Now, we all used to like that. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Where the hell is Mitch McConnell?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that?
I mean, he's in the hospital right now, probably dying, and nobody's talking about it.
You think shit? He could be in one of Elon Musk's laboratory. They seem to be collecting people because they just got a center for the homeless people, and whether they want mental health or not, they gonna get it. So them just like people out there that's experimental for Elon. Kind of over Hitler style. But
Yeah, it
anyway,
is.
getting back to Mitch McConnell, we don't know where he at. Uh, nor does Carmen San Diego know where he at. So kind of tell me, what did you think about Mitch and his legacy?
When I think about his legacy, I think about power over anything else. That's what Mitch McConnell is. His first job when he was Senate Majority Leader was to make Barack Obama a one-term president, a failed president. And he was the same guy that blocked Merrick Garland for the Supreme Court for power. And he was the one that stole the Supreme Court for DJT.
Yeah, all of that what Mitch McConnell did, who had his platform used not wisely and turned around and turned the Senate into a what?
He turned the Senate into a battlefield. He really did. He to block progressive and strong legislation, and to steal some judges like Amy Coney Barrett. And the thing is, Mitch McConnell hated Donald Trump with a passion. That's just the thing. But he wanted his judges, and he got what he want.
But they all hate DJT,
All of them.
and they look what they do.
But you just accept his DJT's behavior as long as it benefits you.
And they all up there making money. Look at Congress and
And the Republican Congress and the Senate and the corporate Democrats.
Who gonna have respect for them after everything that we've been
There
through?
is no respect. I can tell you what, there will be no respect. There's going to be my generation, Generation Z, and the Alpha generation that's going to curse them and hate them for the rest of their lives.
So they just lost the Republican Party. They need to have a redo for them, right?
A redo of the Republican Party and corporate Democrats kicked out. We need a redo of the whole American system, period, the way this is going. Because you got young people that can't even get entry jobs. They're being destroyed.
And not only that, where the hell did they get Grand Platinum? Well, we're not gonna touch that right now.
Well, we're not going to touch Grand Platinum right now.
Because that's another story.
That's another topic for another day.
Yeah. So getting back to Mitch, how you just disappear like that? What they waiting on to vote? Hold Mitch hand up? Because that was just like the lady that disappeared.
Yeah, that was like Congresswoman Kay Granger. They did the same thing to Kay Granger, a Republican of Texas. She was in a nursing home, and they covered that up. This is what's going to happen. This is just, I think the way they covered up Mitch McConnell is going to be what happens if Donald Trump dies as president of the United States, and probably covered that up too.
Well, there's a scene go. He would be sad to miss. I don't think so.
He ain't going to be missed.
Yeah.
He's not going to be missed.
So.
He is going to be rotting down to hell. And even as a secularist, it's...
Well, you got caught up on that one, huh?
No, I got caught up on that one. And when I'm using religious terms and Christian terms as a secularist, it's that bad.
Yeah. So, we can't find Mitch. Don't know where his whereabouts. They saying that everything is hunky-dory. And Mitch is the shit.
And the people, and what owes it is the people of Kentucky. They owes the people of Kentucky an apology right there, because you need representation in the United States Senate. And then what Mitch also did before he really died, his one final thing was he changed the law in Kentucky where it forces Governor Brashear, Andy Brashear, was the son of Steve Brashear, to appoint the person in the same party that died, and didn't even allow him to pick up a senator in Kentucky of choice.
So, what came out of that again?
What came out of this one, what Mitch McConnell did, was that he forced a law that would not allow the governor to appoint the U.S. Senate in Kentucky to in the same party. He couldn't Just not anybody for the Democrats. Andy Beshear, and Andy Beshear is a Democrat.
Oh, okay.
And that was the final power grab, which Andy Beshear vetoed, but it was overridden.
Okay, so before Mitch kick rocks, what do you think is on? What do you think probably what Mitch got planned for us, or what do he see planned for them?
What I think what Mitch did, he has destroyed the United States Senate. He is the Newt Gingrich. Remember when Newt Gingrich destroyed the House in the 1990s and the contract with America? Mitch McConnell is our Newt Gingrich of the 21st century. He really is.
And
He was the one that blocked Barack Obama, Supreme Court of Merrick Garland, which turned out Merrick Garland did not have the skills even enough to battle a person with DJT that's going to come down as the worst attorney general ever, because one of the worst, because he's the weakest attorney general ever. He ain't the most corrupt. He's the most weakest attorney general ever, thanks to Mitch McConnell.
all right, so
So he set up the events that made it possible for Merrick Garland as the worst attorney general because of Mitch McConnell blocking Barack Obama and Merrick Garland in the Supreme Court once that Justice Scalia died.
man, and look how he acted when the woman justice died.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Jesus Christ!
And Mitch McConnell was the one that said we could not have the judges close to the election, the McConnell president. But it was fine when DJT did it when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died and did not respect her wishes and replaced her with Handmaid's Tale, Amy Coney Barrett.
Well, the bottom line is
The bottom line is that Mitch McConnell destroyed the courts. He destroyed the United States Senate.
and he destroyed the Republican Party. He could have stepped.
He could have stepped up and voted to impeach DJT and blocked him from running and unqualified from running from office even then. But he didn't. He did not do that. And how are you going to explain it to your kids and to your and the worst part about this is that DJT did a racist attacks on your wife, Elaine Chao. Elaine Chao is Chinese or Taiwanese. And you did not stand up for your wife. The racist attacks on your wife. What kind of man are you? Well, wait a minute. Let me ask you that. He is no man.
Well, right now we can't even find mention. We saw them memes where he was dancing with the.
And we saw those memes when he was doing the Michael Jackson Thriller right there. Even the zombies wouldn't want to deal with Mitch McConnell.
That's really bad. But on that note, we're gonna say good night.
We're gonna say good night.
And we will be back.
And we will be back with another subject later on today.
And if you like this video,
if you like the truth, subscribe. If not, listen to Antoine Daniels. Listen to Officer William Tatum.
all right.